So then guys, welcome back to the channel for another video, another season preview video. Obviously yesterday we saw me preview Carlisle United season. We did get Chris Welch, friend of the channel, on to sort of get his thoughts on Carlisle rather than just all of my thoughts. And we'll try and get as many fans of different teams as we can. But today, end of the week, the weekend begins here Friday. And today it is Cheltenham Town. Michael Flynn's Cheltenham Town. We are previewing ahead of their new League 2 season for 2024-2025. Like I said, let's have a look at last season and see what they, can build on from last season. So last season in the cups, both the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, Cheltenham got eliminated at the first round stage, so didn't win a game in either of those cup competitions. And in terms of League One, they finished 21st in League One, relegated out of League One into League Two. A couple of seasons out. I'm right in thinking 2 seasons at League One level. Could be wrong with that, so you'll have to correct me if I am wrong with that. But yeah, not a good season at all from Cheltenham. They didn't score, I think, for the first 8 or 9 games of the season, wherever it was. A very turgid season for Cheltenham. A lot of room to improve on that season. Let's have a look at the ins, outs, and then sort of get into the expectations ahead of the season. So then we'll start off with the ins. Scott Bennett and Joe Day have both come in from Newport. Obviously, the Michael Flynn aspect will want to bring in players that he's previously had other teams. So Joe Day, Scott Bennett both come in from Newport. Ryan Haynes comes in from Northampton. Arkell Jude Boyd has come in from Queen's Park Rangers. Harry Pell has come in from AFC Wimbledon. Luke Young from Wrexham. Owen Evans at Walsall, which Michael Flynn had at Walsall when he was there. Liam Dawson from Bedford. Ethan Archer from Torquay. And Harrison Sonia from Sunderland. Look, there's quality in there in the likes of Luke Young, Owen Evans, Harry Pell. I think Harrison Sonia is someone who could be a very important player for Cheltenham next season. And Ryan Haynes as well. They've gone also with a bit of the experience with Haynes, Bennett, Day. I don't think Joe Day will play many games next season because they have got Owen Evans that they have brought in from Walsall. I think Joe Day will more be a goalkeeping coach for them. But there are some decent signings in there. Like I said, Owen Evans, Luke Young, Harry Pell are the 3 main ones for me, coming from a decent Walsall side, a promoted Wrexham from last season, and a Wimbledon side who nearly got playoffs as well. So decent bit of business from Cheltenham. In terms of the players that have left the club, whether that be under contract and they've left or they've been released and found a club. Lewis Freestone's gone to Stevenage, Elliot Bonds to Fleetwood, Rob Street to Lincoln, Will Ferry to Dundee United, George Lloyd to Shrewsbury, Sean Long to Forest Green, James Paddington to Lincoln, Liam Sercombe to Forest Green, Luke Safewood to Bolton, Liam Smith to Bohemian. I mean, you look at that and there's a lot of, EFL experience in there. Yes, I don't think Elliot Bonds, Will Ferry, well, maybe Will Ferry, but I don't think Elliot Bonds, George Lloyd, Sean Long, Lewis Freestone and Rob Street were players that they were looking at keeping, but I would 100% look to have kept a few of them, especially Lewis Freestone. I mean, he's a decent player at this level, and so is Elliot Bonds. Rob Street, I mean, when he was at Newport, he just didn't really get firing. I think he did score quite a few goals for Cheltenham last season, but again, you need someone who's going to bag a lot more than that. In terms of players that are released that haven't currently found a team, Daniel Adsed, Curtis Davis, Josh Harrop, James Olayinka, Adolai Sambu, Greg Sloggett and Ben Williams. Again, there's some quality in there. James Olayinka has been decent at EFL level, same as Josh Harrop, Curtis Davis, Daniel Adshed. There's players in there as well that they've lost. And Cheltenham, at the time of recording here on Friday, the 19th of July, haven't got a big squad. It's quite a thin squad, so I do imagine from the time of this video going out to the end of the window, they'll make a lot more signings and sort of bulk that squad out. In terms of the three key players, I've gone for 2 players that were already at the club and a new sign. And the new sign I've gone with is the goalkeeper, Owen Evans. I think Owen Evans is a very good goalkeeper. We saw that for Walsall. I rate Owen Evans. Obviously, he's a Welsh lad as well. I do rate him quite highly. Liam Kinsella is a very good midfielder. Has been at Walsall with Michael Flynn. He's at Cheltenham. I swear he was at Swindon as well if I remember rightly. And Aidan Keener is the other one, the Irish attacking player I've gone for as the third key player. Now, those, if Cheltenham can keep all those three players fit and firing, and obviously, Owen Evans can keep the ball at the back of their net, I think Cheltenham will have a decent season. And the expectation I think they should aim for is playoffs. Now, I don't actually 100% think they should be aiming for the playoffs, but I think based off last season's relegation, they've brought in some good players. They have lost a lot, bear that in mind, but I do think playoffs should be sort of what they're looking at potentially for the 2024-25 season. So that is my season preview for Cheltenham Town. Please make sure to smash a like on the video, subscribe if you are new around here, and if there are any Cheltenham fans watching, let me know your thoughts on your transfer window, your key players, and your expectation going into the season. We will be here tomorrow for Chesterfield, where I'm not going to spoil anything for my pre-season predictions, but I'm very looking forward to making that video tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.